Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. Couple of things I want to say. I got a retraction to make, actually, also. And then I'm gonna laugh about the retraction. I'm gonna laugh about that. Not because I have to do the retraction, because you need to do retractions when you need to do retractions. But because I'm gonna tell you how far some people are taking certain situations, and they're just auxiliary pieces that have nothing to do with the actual equation, just individuals that's looking from the outside, that they're upset at me for totally different reasons and want to discredit me. So hold on, I'm about to tell you something. Shout out to everybody. What up, Lovely E? What up, Black Wall, John Soto, Cherie Angel, Grind Now? How you doing today? What up, Boone the Don Locust, Kashana Brown, The Few? Yeah. What up, Mega TV? Hold on one second. How's everybody doing? That's a fact. Hit that like button so we can send out more notifications. We're gonna talk about Big Draco in a minute, but hold on one second. I want to just clarify something about snacks. I want to clarify something. So what up, Yi Wong Do? Yi Wudong? Yi, I don't know. You probably trolling me. What up, Dennis? DJ Breakster, Mike Jones, Hasley, Jason Myers. Oh, I got it right. Yiwu Dang. Yiwu Dang is Yiwu Dang, right? Anyway, I did a story the other day, and I said that there was a what up, Busy Dev? What up, Jason Myers? I did a story the other day, and I said that and one of the non-trade guys, Harv, was left in LA. It was not LA, it was actually Minnesota. I believe it was the Super Bowl weekend. Remember when Takashi went up there and they got into some kind of weird beef, and it's some, I think that's when it happened. I believe that's when it happened that Harv was left. It was not in LA. That piece of information I want to correct. I was wrong about that. That doesn't mean that I was wrong about everything else. Because you know how people do you when they don't like you. You be wrong about one thing and then they want to act like every single thing that you just said was incorrect. No, that's not how the world works. What up, Denise Cologne? Where's my brush? What up, Tanula? What up, Jason? I said Jason already. What up, Lambo? Yeah, I was wrong about that. That doesn't mean that I was wrong about everything in the world. I was wrong about that. That was incorrect. And also that's the same situation when I thought that he was left in. Excellent, Denise. When I thought he was left in Russia, but it was Minnesota. That's where it happened. Not that that's some super important piece of news, but I said something that it was not correct. So I just want to correct it. With that being said, hopefully all of these guys, they get the proper treatment, and whatever is the outcome, I hope everything works out for them and their families. We never wish negative on anybody over here. We don't do that. What, Indio Ally? What up, Mike Jones? Here. All right, so as we all know by now, could we hit that like button so we can send more notifications out? As we all know, Soulja Boy has been, and we're also going to talk a little bit about the case because they went to court today. But let's get on this Soulja Boy thing real quick. What up, Clay Block? As we all know, Soulja Boy is now doing 240 days in jail. So I didn't want to tell everybody this, but remember when I was supposed to be going to Philly? I had somebody that was going to try to link me in with Soulja Boy. That's why I was going to Philly. I was trying to go down there to talk to that young man. But it seems that he caught all of these different weird problems. He got a whole bunch of shenanigans happen. So that just made it not possible. But that's actually who I was going down to Philly to try to get linked up with. Soulja Boy. So that shit would have been dope. That's why it got called off. It was a That's why it got called off because he wasn't getting out of jail. You serious, Reaper Keeper? Why you got to troll every day? Really? Yeah, he did look a little nervous. 200, come on, man. He just came out. He started getting on. Well, I mean, he just got reintroduced to the world. He started, doing his thing. So I'd be a little nervous also. Yes, I said it a week ago because a week ago is when we believed that it was still going to be possible. I think I've just got to start ignoring his comments. Um, well, he's on probation, so yeah, 240 days. He's probably lucky they didn't give him more. Shout out to Yonkers. Yeah, he might be going through withdrawal. Somebody said he was shaking. Jason Myers said he was in the courtroom shaking. There's a good chance that he was going through withdrawals. He got caught with ammunition. He got caught with ammunition. He's on probation. So them giving him 240 days, and he's probably not going to serve 240 days. That's probably, light. Yeah, they seen his antics. That's a fact. That's the thing I don't understand about like even with the Kodak Black situation, right? That's the thing I don't understand. These dudes know that they have problems, right? So they send the high profile guys to Valhalla. Not a problem at all. Everybody keeps saying that in the comments. I appreciate y'all for putting me on. Y'all know I don't know. So I appreciate y'all for putting me on. It's a cakewalk. This dude probably got a drug problem. You know he on that lean. The fuck you mean that's a cakewalk? Shout out to Detroit. Yeah. It wasn't for a weapon. He had ammunition. Yeah, he's sick. If he's smart, he get it after he get himself cleaned up because he ain't got no choice. He come out and he stay away from that shit. That's if he's smart, but that's how they control him. Shout out to Philly. Yeah. Shout out to Philly. Philly in the house. Yeah, we never look for anybody to get arrested or douchebags is the only people that's hurting kids and women and stuff like that. That's the only people we looking for to, something we got to get them up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't understand why. First of all, lean is basically dope. That's fucking heroin. I don't understand why anybody is even using it. Period. I was walking on the block a couple of years ago. I was walking, and I seen dudes with the shout out to Jersey. Yeah, I seen dudes with the bottles, the promethazine bottles, just sitting right out on the street. Like that shit was cool. You understand what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? But you don't never know what people are into. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they were selling that shit. I don't know. Who knows? How can you intern for me? Intern for me doing what? I'm sending 100 goons, the same ones that robbed his house. 100 goons where? Yo, it's time for all of these artists to get off of the drugs. And you want to know the funniest thing? I'm gonna tell you the funniest thing. Damn, Future just talk about how he don't even use that shit, and he stay pushing it. No, they just put, for everybody that don't know, just actually put a actual doctor away. They just actually put an actual doctor away. An actual doctor for writing scripts away. I don't know if I just think Truth Hurts is just trolling me right now, but it's okay. Yeah, I heard Future doesn't actually use the shit. He just sings about the shit. Like I think he used it before, now he don't use it no more or whatever. But I heard, yeah, now I heard he still makes songs about that shit. So you got to understand, like they are actually pushing artists to make songs about shit that's gonna destroy our communities. So that's why we have to be a little bit more cognizant of the information that we allow for ourselves to intake and the people around us that we care about. We have to be a little bit more understanding. Giving me flowers now? The hell does that mean? Am I about to die soon? Um, um, yeah, definitely. The government is definitely the new block boys. Yo, I don't know. I'm just fucking with them. I think that that's something that people don't really understand or really grasp and pay attention to. One of the things that people don't really pay attention to is that they are pushing these artists to sensationalize being drug addicts. I remember when I was growing up, right? When I was growing up, it wasn't you didn't want to be the drug addict. You wanted to be the guy selling the drugs. You feel me? You wanted to be the pushers on the block. You wanted to be the dope dealers. You understand what I'm saying? When I was growing up, that's what you wanted to be. You want to be dope dealers. You'd be surprised at how many dudes was just selling like little dime bags of weed, and they wasn't really making no money. They just wanted to be known as drug sellers. That's it. They just wanted to be known as niggas that was selling drugs. You understand what I'm saying? What up, Angel Crispin? They wasn't making no real money off of it at all. You understand what I'm saying? But they always had weed on them to smoke. Then they get money from their parents or whoever to make sure that the money is straight and they got to go back to whoever they got to go back to. But basically, all they wanted to do is be able to be known as drug dealers. You understand what I'm saying? When I was growing up, nowadays niggas don't even want to be drug dealers. Niggas want to be dope heads. That's crazy. The people want to be strung out on heroin. That's crazy. I don't even. Oh, loud packy. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. People want to be strung out. What's up, Almond Brown? How you doing, baby girl? People want to be strung out on dope. I don't understand that concept. You understand what I'm saying? Back when I was growing up, you wanted to be the drug dealer. Nowadays, people want to be the junkie. So you know what I'm saying? They're sensationalizing these drugs. They making sure that if you're using these drugs and you're promoting these drugs, that you stay with money. Think about it like this: that skinny from the nine. How the fuck does his shit? How does who's his fans? Who in the hell is skinny from the nine's fans? Who? I don't think I've ever seen a skinny from the nine fan in real life. These dudes might all be computer generated. Seriously. Because somebody told me he's getting views. There's a room somewhere with 100 fucking cell phones in it, playing his shit on a loop. I'm telling you, this dude, skinny from the nine. Come on, man. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. Seriously. So what the fuck, yo? But what he's gonna do is he's gonna sensationalize, you know what I'm saying, the drug use shit. You understand what I'm saying? He sensationalizes it. He makes it look appealing. So they got to make sure that he stay with money. They got to make sure that he stays visible. You feel me? That's why I was so surprised about Tekashi 6ix9ine until I realized what he was pushing. He was pushing violence. You understand what I'm saying? Tekashi 6ix9ine was pushing violence. Some of these other guys, they're pushing being junkies. Then you got other people that they're pushing treating our women like whores. Then you got the females, and they're pushing being a whore. Think about it. You want to know the real reason why Nicki Minaj is losing and she's not going to be able to come back from this unless something drastic happens and Cardi B is winning? The real reason, Cardi B, even though she talks all of that gratuitous sex shit, she's really just talking of that gratuitous sex shit to her man. You get it? All of that, how she's gonna rock somebody's world, all of that, how she throwing it back, all of that, how she's doing all types of stuff sexually, she's really just pushing that to her man. That's how she's winning. Because the world has changed. And the women empowerment and women's movement nowadays don't mean have sex with everyone. Yo, could we hit that like button so we can send out more notifications, please? Well, first of all, she has like a ton of 360 deals. So they own a lot of her. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a fact. But right now, we're talking about there's a lot of different elements to why she's being pushed over Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has a toxic fan base. Nicki Minaj has a toxic fan base. Really, really toxic. That don't spend money. Cardi B has tapped into a fan base that spends money. Yes, she is, but she's pushing that shit towards her husband. You get what I'm saying? She's married with a kid, talking all that crazy shit. You know how many females out here could relate to that? You know how many women can relate to that? Could just relate to that, wanting to be a freak in the sheets and a lady in the streets. You know how many women could relate to that? This is just marketing, yo. This is just marketing. No, she doesn't write. Yes, her image is bought. I'm not arguing any of that. I'm not arguing any of that. Podcast is coming along well. Actually, we're moving to the next stage. And we're going to be, I'm gonna let Corey come on and talk about it, but we're moving to the next stage. We're making steps, we're doing some more stuff. I'm gonna let Mr. King come on and talk about it. Okay, let me explain something. Greg Harris says, my issue with Cardi B is that she's take a black approach to her music. She should be that Hispanic shit. No. I'm just regular soda. I don't have. I should be drinking. I didn't want to run. I couldn't run to the store and get any more coconut water. I'm out. So I'm just drinking regular soda right now. Nothing in it. I'm gonna tell you what the problem I have with that, Greg Harris. Greg Harris, where are you from? Where you from, Greg Harris? Can you just explain that to me real quick? Just tell me where you from. You're from San Francisco, right, Greg Harris? I'm literally from the Bronx. I literally grew up in the Bronx. Yo, we don't do the race thing here, Truth Hurts. I'm asking you not to do that. Okay, Truth Hurts? I'm asking you not to do that, and I'm gonna block this message. I'm asking you not to do that. You might be just trying to be funny, but we don't do that. We don't do the race thing. I'm about to explain something to him right now. Just give me a second. I'm gonna explain something to him. All right? We treat people with respect. That's how we're gonna give it up. I'm literally from the Bronx. I'm pretty sure that we all can agree that hip hop started in the Bronx. Rap started in the Bronx. We can all agree this, right? Shout out to the Black Spades. Black Spade in here right now. He could give it up and he could tell you everything that I'm about to say is a fact. I know people like to believe that blacks own hip hop, right? But I'm going to explain something to you. Hip hop was created using many elements of different ethnicities. I'm going to say this again. Hip hop was created using many elements of different ethnicities. Hold on. We're talking about hip hop right now. Some of the best graffiti artists I have ever known in my life were not black. Matter of fact, the majority of the graffiti artists were not black. Graffiti is a staple of hip hop. First of all, she's from the Bronx. She has more right to rap in hip hop than you do, Mr. Greg Harris. How can you be from the place where something was created, where something originated, was born from, and be a culture vulture? No, we just having a discussion, Mr. Greg Harris. I'm not upset at you, mad at you, or nothing like that. I'm just stating facts at this point. She has more right to hip hop than any person that does not live in the New York. People in the city of New York has more right to hip hop. So there is no she's stealing money and she needs to go back to the Hispanic thing. A lot of early music that was played at the jams were Hispanic music. R.I.P. to John Singleton. See, the problem is, I'm going to explain to people what I believe the problem to be. What I believe the problem to be is us as black people, we don't have a lot of claim to fame on things that we have been a part of that now run the world. We don't have a lot of claim to fame to things that we are part of that run the world. Hip hop runs the world right now. Do not be confused. Do not be tricked. Don't let nobody convince you of anything different. Hip hop is the most popular genre of music in the world right now. That is a fact. All other genres of music are using bits and pieces of what we created or what was created inside of hip hop. They're using different elements of hip hop music, of rap music, and then they're putting it kind of into what they're doing. Okay, and that's why that's such a big travesty what they did to Lil Nas X when they didn't want to let his music be on the freaking country billboards, because that's crazy. Because country people doing country have been taking elements from hip hop for the longest. What's up with your boy Kid Rock? Who quite frankly had a couple of songs I thought was dope as shit. So I'm not bashing Kid Rock. I'm just explaining something. I'm not bashing him. Not the point, Reaper Keeper. Not the point. But then you'll have people that's going to say, how could Kid Rock even be a rapper if he's not black? So that's still a whole nother argument that would then be created. But did you listen to what I'm saying? There's people getting on Cardi B because she's of Hispanic heritage. I don't see them getting on Kid Rock. I know for a fact he ain't black. Cardi B might have black people in her family that we don't even know about. Point being is this. Dominicans are black. That's actually kind of a fact. A lot of races of people are ancestors of the indigenous people of long story. I don't really want to get into that too much because people don't have the right world history in the first place. So that will be a whole nother conversation. And I try not to go but so deep on certain things because some conversations I don't really want to have online. You can't get more Hispanic than the BX. That's a fact. So how could something come from one of the most BX is like damn near little Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is like New York. Like I don't know how to tell you this, but when I was growing up, we had a lot of people that lived in the Bronx that did not speak a lick of English, listen to rap music, breakdance, graffitied. So we got to stop doing that. You know, right? We got to stop doing that. We got to stop talking about Cardi B can't be a rapper or you don't like what she's rapping about because in your eyes, she's not black, so she can't be a rapper. That's crazy. That's like saying black people shouldn't be actors because, you know, white people started movies, right? So what the fuck is black people being in movies for? It's a white person thing, right? White people started movies. White people started television, right? TV. What are black people doing trying to be in movies and be on TV? White people started that shit. It's part of their culture. Do you understand how ignorant it sounds when you say that somebody can't do something because they're not black? Now, I want to defend anybody's choice or ability to be able to perform a skill. And Cardi B's skill is not rapping. Cardi B's skill is performing. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that could rap. There's a lot of people that could sing, can't perform. You understand what I'm saying? Cardi B has a skill. She could perform. She could get in front of a crowd of whoever, how many, and do her thing. I'm not even really a Cardi B fan. I just respect her hustle. You feel me? Oscar Micheaux invented movies. He was an African American. Okay, I'm not even gonna argue that with you. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna look it up right now, though, motherfucker. You bet. Because one, if that's some true shit, thank you. I got some new information that I can now use at a different time. But you might have lost the point that I was using. And my point was says he's an author, film director, independent producer of more than 44 films. You know what? I am not going to argue. Why is Paul Robeson trending? Not going to argue that point. But that still doesn't change my position. My position is people, just because one type of person created something, that doesn't mean that no one else has the right to do it. Nobody is saying any, I don't know. You have to be talking to somebody else, Mega. R&B do it all the time. That's a fact. And R&B is hip hop. People was having their raps written for them back in the 80s and the 90s also. For everybody that don't know, Kane wrote for a whole bunch of people. Okay, Kane wrote for Biz Markie as one, and you know, people wrote for other people back in the day all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Remember NWA, Eazy-E didn't write. Eazy-E is still seen as one of the best freaking rappers of all time, is he not? He didn't write. Other people wrote his raps. But Eazy-E was a great performer. So you got to respect that. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that people want to pick and choose when they decide when they want to do something. Anyway, we're not going to stay on this. We're not going to stay on this. But that's the point I'm trying to make. People want to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? We can't pick and choose, man. That's not fair. My fault. I was busy over here looking at nonsense. Let's call up Corey King to see if what he has to think about this particular subject. Oh, there's gonna be Treyway videos coming tomorrow. They had a court date today. There's gonna be Treyway videos coming tomorrow. I couldn't do them today because I was a little busy. I was busy, so I couldn't do them today. But there's gonna be Treyway videos coming to tomorrow regarding the stuff that happened in court today. Should I talk about it before I call? I want to call Corey and talk about this. The videos are just coming tomorrow. I want to call Corey King and talk about this shit.
Hello?
Yo, what up, yo? We on live.
Yo, what's good?
Chilling. Yo, I got a question. So, we busy talking about like hip hop, right? Do you think people that are not black have the right to also produce hip hop? Like rap music and shit like that?
Honestly, they have a right to, but I don't like it. Me personally, because just like rock and roll, these dudes eventually trying to take over rap.
And rock and roll was created by black men also.
Facts.
So your reasoning for not liking it is because white people took rock and roll, ran with it, kind of stole it.
Yeah,
and you don't want them to do that to hip hop.
Yeah, and even now, like they basically got they paw print all over hip hop. Think about it. It was an art form created by us, but we have to get their approval in order to be called on the industry level.
Wow. Okay, now that's a great point. That in itself is a great point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can understand what I think anybody has a right to make hip hop, but I understand what you're saying. What they're doing is the people on the industry level is preventing they're holding artists back. They're gatekeepers, basically.
Actually, think about it. Remember how you know about a Craig G or Spoonie G?
Yeah.
You know about those guys because back then when we got the record, all the DJs were crazy to get access to the record. Now, in order for a record to really be heard or whatever, you gotta break through the industry.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Joe Green with the donation. No, that's a fact. I can understand that point. I can understand what you're saying about that. Okay, so specifically, the conversation was some people don't think. Well, some people feel away that Cardi B is a rapper. What do you think about that particularly?
That she's in rap or that she's a rapper?
That she's in rap and she's a rapper or whatever.
Nah, I don't have a problem with Cardi. I mean, don't get me wrong, but when you recognize what it is, you know, we're not going to separate us with the black or the Hispanic races. It's an art form created for us, all of us. I'm just talking about, white America, so on and so forth. Like, even the little white boys just coming out with shit. I don't think they have a right. They supposed to stay in their lane. Go soft rock or country stuff.
Copy. What up, Chunky? Okay, so he just hit on the point that I was trying to make. Remember a minute ago when we was talking? Remember a minute ago when we was talking and I said, yo, look, people are talking about Cardi B, but I don't hear anybody talking about Kid Rock. Well, Kid Rock was doing it, wasn't nobody saying anything. Everything was all good. But look, Cardi B is actually from New York City, and not just New York City, but from the Bronx. If she doesn't have a right to do hip hop, that's crazy. But people are okay with freaking Kid Rock doing it, but got a problem with Cardi B doing it. That don't make sense. That don't make sense.
Rock, Little Pump. I forgot the white boy that's been trying to get at Eminem lately or whatever. Eminem is a bunch of people that broke through or whatever, but let's be real. It's really our game, man. The game was created by us, man.
But did you hear what he said? Shout out to Susan Boards for the donation. She said we will support Frost no matter how hard you troll. Appreciate y'all. But just so we could be clear on this, this is what I keep trying to tell people. When hip hop was created, it wasn't only created by people, it was created by people in the hood. So there was a ton of people in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? What he's saying is the people that ain't from the hood, that this is what I feel that you're saying. The people that's not from the hood, it's like they're stealing from the people in the hood.
Right.
Okay, this Takashi guy, we don't do that. I'm gonna give you. I don't like giving timeouts, so I'm gonna delete that message and I'm gonna ask for you to conduct yourself appropriately, because that right there that you just do, we don't do that. All right, we don't do that. We grown adults in here. We have adult conversations and adult chats. Anyway, what up, Mike Roberts? So wait, hold on. Somebody says, so you don't realize there's white people in the hood. I didn't say anything about white or black. I said it's a hood thing. I didn't say anything about white or black. You are saying white and black, Reaper Keeper. Hold on 1 second. Show of hands. Did anybody hear me say white or black? Or did y'all hear me say hands up if y'all heard me say hood and not hood? Thumbs down if you heard me say white or black. Hands up, hood or no hood, thumbs down. I said white or black. I know I didn't say white or black. This is the problem I got with you, Reaper Keeper. Stop putting words into my mouth. Yeah, I don't got no choice. I got to kick some of these guys. I'm just kicking them. I gave one warning. That's enough. I gave one warning. The rest of them is getting kicked. Anyway, so question. So you listen to Cardi a little, right? Hey, Corey King, he there? Oh, he got me on hold. I think he had to go do something. Hood people can be people that's actually hood people don't have to. So only black people are hood people. That's racist. Only Puerto Rican people are hood people. That's racist. The only people that live in the hood is blacks, Puerto Ricans, the minorities. That's the only people that live in the hood. Reaper Keeper. That's racist. Now you racist. How about that? I can't even have a comment. I'm just we moving on from that. I'm not gonna sit here all day having this debate with you, Reaper Keeper. I'm not doing it.
Hello?
Yeah, you there?
Hello?
Yeah, you there?
Yeah, man.
All right. Everything good?
Yeah, everything good. Whatever. You know these phones, they pause and break up and all that.
All right. All right, forget about that. So, yo, you want to tell everybody about the thing we're going to be trying to do?
You talking about the web series?
Yeah, about the web series. You want to talk about that a little?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, so so me and Corey King is going to be. Remember, I told you I'm going to be getting a web series together at some point. So me and Corey King had a talk. He had a great idea for a web series. I think that it's something that we should do, and we're gonna get there. They're just in here, just trolling. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. They're nobodies. We're going to be getting a web series together. Corey King had a dope idea for a web series. It's like almost the concept and everything. I think that it's gonna be something that everybody is gonna enjoy. We're gonna try to get it together. Hopefully, we could begin filming soon. After we start getting together, making what we're gonna make. Yo, look, over here at the BBN, we're not really about all this craziness. We're about trying to bring content, do things. We're trying to build. We're not about all this craziness. So, do you want to let them know a little bit about what the concept is?
I mean, you want to go like in full detail. Remember?
No, not full detail.
Yeah. I mean, basically, people come together, in the process of trying to make change and fix their situation in the community around them, or whatever case may be, and they encounter dudes like, they're dealing with what substance they found. They encounter dudes that dealing with something, a little bit more serious, a little bit more deadly, or whatever. And so that they tackle and conquer these dudes, whatever case may be, or whatever. It's a twist to it. I can't really explain it right now. If we explain too much, then it's going to take the drill out of it.
Okay, so basically, we are going to create a vehicle, a web series that's based on a drug kingpin that's going to be helmed by a female and not men. We're going to empower the women. And we don't want to tell you too much about how the story is going to go or anything like that, but we're going to empower the women. We're going to show how, that women could be powerful, can be strong. That's what we're going to do. We're gonna show love to all of the women out there. Hopefully we can have a mixed bag of people in it, as far as mixed bag, like but we're gonna empower women, and we're gonna like show people that women could be powerful and women could be strong. And even though that this is considered to be a man's world, that doesn't mean that women can't be triumphant and win. So that's basically what we're gonna be pushing. That's basically how we're gonna show and what we're gonna be trying to do.
Okay, yeah.
That kid is melodramatic shit going on over here in the background. Hey, yo. Anyway, so I mean that's basically like the super short version of it. When it comes out, trust me, you won't be upset. It's gonna be super, super dope.
So that's basically what we're gonna be doing and how we're gonna make it. Um, Personally, so the idea actually was Corey King's. As soon as I heard it, I was like, "Yo, this is a win." But even more importantly, I think that we don't have enough vehicles out there. Just my opinion, where we could show the depth of the different, like, just imagine, like, okay, so you have regular vehicle, a regular show about people that involved with, the underground, gangster lifestyle, whatever the case might be, but we always see that from a male perspective. Even when there's a female running everything, there's always males around her. You understand what I'm saying? But we're gonna invert all of that by now having, it's gonna be a female running things and it's gonna be females around her. But we also want to make sure that there's strong characters. We also want to make sure that these women are still women, they're still mothers. You understand what I'm saying? They're still taking care of the stuff that females just normally have to do. And we're not gonna, I think that the way that we're going to do this is that we're going to show the strength that actually underlies 90% of the women that we have out here in the world. Because to be perfectly honest with you, the television shows and the movies out here, it just always seems to me, in my opinion, just show one aspect. If a female was strong, then she has no motherly instinct. If a female has motherly instinct, then she's weak. We're going to try to break through that barrier, and we're going to try to create something different that people just are not doing. At least that's what I was envisioning. You said, like, Set It Off. Well, Set It Off, they was just robbers and stick up artists. So they just stuck up banks or whatever the case is. But Set It Off is definitely a that could be something that could be looked at as a template for something that what we would want to create. Of course, I don't think I know a female that don't like the movie Set It Off. Be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think I know a female that don't like that movie. It's a fact. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's always about creating something new, trying to bring something new to the masses. So we're gonna see what it is. We're gonna see where we could go with it. See if we could get some people to, be a part of the project, and then we're gonna go from there. So that's. I kept telling y'all I'm gonna try to bring y'all a web series, and I'm gonna try to bring y'all a web series, and then we're gonna see what's going on from there.
And just so you know, in advance, it's gonna be some slots that need to be filled in terms of, we may even have a casting call for certain people. It's gonna be some guys in there too, but the whole story is based on this team of women that's gonna come through. So we're gonna need some female actors as well as some guy actors.
Yeah. So that's gonna be some dope shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Especially when they see the layout and how things are going or whatever,
Alman says she's an actress.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, or whatever, I'm gonna have to cut this short because I was kind of in the middle of something or whatever. But and Jack will always answer. As I always say, man, be safe out there. Celebrate your loved ones while they're here, not when they're gone or whatever. So that's said. Peace.
Later, my brother. Appreciate you.
All right, later.
Yeah, Paul Mooney was funny as hell. Well, I ain't Miguel, but Miguel, are you even in New York City? See, this is the type of shit I've been trying to tell people. I've been trying to get together for the longest. Niggas is not trying to do anything. Once again, I hope GQ Casanova recovers well. I don't really know too much 100 about that situation. I hope he recovers head well. I know about what I told you. You feel me? All right, Miguel, that's good to know. I know about what I told you. All right. So what's in the videos? But as usual, I make a video, everybody say I'm wrong, everybody say I'm lying, and it turns out I was telling the truth. So I think that more if you hear about somebody trying to attack this channel 9 times out of 10, they probably just want to shut me up because I'm on the sun. Like when you hear people be like, yo, they lying over there. Jack Frost is wrong 9 times out of 10. They just want to shut me up because I'm on to something. That's why I keep ignoring the people that keep coming in here talking crazy. Because look, they trying to say I was having an argument with a woman, right? They look, hold on. They were trying to say I was having an argument with a woman, right? But then if I argue with her, they're gonna say I'm a bitch ass nigga. But then if I don't argue with her, they're gonna say I'm scared. So hey, what am I gonna do? You understand what I'm saying? What am I gonna do? She's always talking shit about me. What I gonna do about that? Let her talk her shit. Where's she? She been talking shit about me forever. You know what I'm gonna do? She's always talking shit about me. I'm kind of confused as why she's concerned about me, to be honest with you. But shout out to her, shout out to her clients, shout out to all of them. I'm concerned about why she fucking is concerned about what I'm doing. Shout out to Kashana Brown with the donation. She said the chat tonight is definitely calm and peaceful tonight. Yeah. Damn, the Bucks are beating the Celtics by 27. God dang it. I usually am ignoring them. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. She's gonna probably be talking about me for like the next 2 months. What can I do about it? I can't do nothing about it. I don't know who runs Bossy Addicts page. I have no idea. Okay, my hat is weak. My Bronx hat is weak. Okay. I'm happy I'm making your girl laugh. You should be a little concerned because usually when females laugh, that means that they want to give a nigga something. So you should be concerned, Trail City. So I'm just gonna block you, let you go about your business. I don't know. Yeah, I just hit that motherfucker with his bags. He should be over there concerned about why his girl laughing at me. Like, oh man, she's laughing at this nigga. She might be thinking about giving this nigga something. What am I gonna do, yo? Shout out to Kashana Brown. She said the chat is definitely positive vibes. Yeah, it's a fact. It's always about being positive. See, I can't win. You understand what I'm saying? When I ignore them, they say I'm scared. But if I say something to them, then I'm attacking women. So I can't win. So I just fuck it. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Oh, you're under the assumption that 6ix9ine is gonna plead out, and then that's gonna be it, right? That's the assumption you're under. Yeah, he probably just talking. He probably don't even got no chick there. Appreciate you all, Brian. Shauna Brown, yeah, we love her. That's a fact. Hold on. I have a lot of information. I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos tomorrow. I'm gonna try to only make 2 of this because I do not want to. I don't want to make too many videos on this particular subjects. If y'all notice, like even if I talk about one thing and one topic, I may make 1 or 2 videos or whatever the case is. So basically, I've been informed once again that something I said was right. And somebody is saying that something else is happening. And I mean, I'm just gonna make the video. I'm just gonna make the video. I can't wait till fucking August. Shout out to Corey King. That's a fact. I can't wait till August. I can't wait till that fucking paperwork get unsealed. That paperwork is gonna get unsealed, and then people are gonna be so exposed because they're being douchebags now. Other people are not gonna forgive them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing, like when you do something, you fuck up, but you're not being a douchebag. People are quicker to forgive you because you was not being a douchebag. But then when you're being a douchebag and then shit gets found out, motherfuckers want to drag you. So there's gonna be certain people that's gonna be getting dragged. I'm telling you because I know. Well, we only 74 deep tonight. Usually we'd be like near like 150, 200. Oh, I hope your child is all right, Kashana Brown. Sorry to hear. Yeah, bounce. Go do what you got to do. What do you think is going on? Even though, once again, I don't make videos about a lot of shit I found out about. What up, classified? I don't make videos about a lot of shit I found out about. Sometimes I don't make a video because I think it's more gossip than facts, or it doesn't pertain to stuff that I talk about on this channel, so I don't make the video about it. Like, let's just say, argument's sake, I'm not saying that this is true. I'm saying for argument's sake, let's say I knew from people that for an absolute fact know that a certain person was cheating on their rapper boyfriend, right? I spell Soulja wrong? That sounds like something that I do. Let me check. It literally sounds like something I do. I be spelling shit wrong all the fucking time. Are you sure? Yeah, I did. Hold on, let me fix this shit. I think my fingers hit all the buttons at the same time. All right, so I'll fix it after I finish. After this shit is over. I can't even fix it right now. So let's see, I mean, well, whatever. You might be freaking the damn girl that was angry. You might be one of the people. Anyway, so let's say I know for a fact, right? Let's say I know for a 100% fact that there's just some, let's say, woman out there who cheated on her rapper boyfriend. And let's also say that for a fucking fact, I could bring at least 3 people on this show to confirm it. That's not what I do, so I wouldn't even bother with that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I do, so I wouldn't even bother with it. That's not what I do. You understand what I'm saying? That's not what I do, so I wouldn't even bother with it. Once again, I don't hate them. They hate me. There's a difference. Any of y'all ever been in a gang? Who here thinks gangs keep secrets well? No, I'm not saying anybody about anything. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. Please do not take that no way. We're just talking. I am not accusing anyone of anything. I'm not trying to shade anyone, and I'm also not trying to throw shots. Just so we're clear. I'm just saying. So yeah, I'm not even, and I've heard quite a few things about just, and I don't talk about it. What the fuck do I care? Thank you, City Girl. That's my point. That's literally my point. But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? People need to be able to live their life. People make mistakes. People do shit. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't make mistakes. Sometimes people are just a douchebag for a period of time. And then, you know, maybe they grow out of being a douchebag. They shouldn't still have to live with the stigma of when they was the douchebag. Shit happens. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing, see, this is the weird thing. The only people that know that I don't report everything I hear be the people that tell me shit and then I don't never report on it. They're the only ones that know for a fact that I find out things and then I don't report. Sometimes people tell me shit and I'll be like, well, that's not necessarily what I do over here. Yeah, I saw that, but I don't do regular news that much anymore. You feel me? That still doesn't really fall inside of the scope of what I do. I don't really do regular news that much. You understand what I'm saying? I follow the news. I watch the news. I watch the news. I watch the news. I follow the news. I follow pop culture to a certain degree. I follow all of that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But you see, people don't know when. See, I'm going to tell you what happens. This is what happens to a lot of people. You'll have a person that they're like, yo, look, I really don't want no problems. Right? And then you'll have other people that they're used to bullying people. They're used to talking crazy. They're used to threatening people. So what happens is they put themselves in an unnecessary, like, it's not necessary. I don't want no problems with nobody. Like, a motherfucker could literally just leave me alone and go their own way, and then they'll probably never even hear from me again. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I give it up. I don't really care about most of the shit. I just want to do my job. Actually, Dr. Inky is gonna be on tomorrow. I don't know Polite. But I like to work. I mean, me hitting the lotto would be me having a platform large enough and the resources to be able to do a lot of the shit that I want to do. That would be me hitting the lottery. Me hitting the lottery would be me having a show on like an HBO or something. And I'm not talking about a show like this. I'm talking about a scripted show. That would be me hitting the lottery. Let's not talk about those people. She has a right to attempt to do whatever she wants to do. Feel me? She has a right to do whatever she want to attempt to do. I haven't even been looking for 6ix9ine, to be honest with you. I could get on it though. That wouldn't be too difficult. But if he really is being held for protection or whatever the case is, that might not be able to find him. And everybody knows how I love to talk about how I like to throw it out there in others' faces, how I was saying some shit before everybody else was. Remember when I said this? People know I love doing that. Yeah, I heard some stuff about Kuda. Video will be dropping tomorrow. I've seen Sarah in somebody said the pics that surfaced online about Sarah Fakers modeling pics, mad Photoshop. I've seen Sarah in real life. I think both of those pics was Photoshopped. Shout out to Susan for the donation. She said, "You know we truly support and care about you. Force to freeze when you're thinking it's scary. That grin you get when you get good news. Priceless." No, I don't mean it to freeze, but I've seen Sarah in real life, and I think both of those pictures were Photoshopped. I think both of those pictures was Photoshopped. I think one. Okay, first of all, everybody's pictures, he's already caked. I hit him with his bags as soon as I seen what he wrote. Almost everybody's pics is Photoshop. So whoever wanted to try to expose her, not for nothing, they're douchebags. All right. See, this is why I don't like talking about her, because they do some fuck shit to her, and then I'm gonna be fair. So that I'm gonna talk about how somebody did some fuck shit. And I don't want to have to speak positively about the damn people because I'm tired of them fucking with me. But I believe both photos was Photoshopped. I'm explaining. All of the fucking photos y'all see of these professional shoots are Photoshopped. I've already started talking about it. Let me just finish. All of these professional shoots that y'all see, they are all Photoshops. All of them. You understand what I'm saying? Your favorite singer, when she goes and do a professional shoot, that shit is Photoshop. Your favorite athlete, when he goes and do a professional shoot, that shit is Photoshop. All pictures are Photoshopped. All pictures. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So that picture of her when she was looking attractive, yes, that was Photoshopped. But that was only because all pictures are Photoshopped. Okay? It's not she needed Photoshop and it was like, oh man, this broad is terrible looking. We got to do something. No, it was Photoshop because even before they took the picture, like with everyone else, it's already going to get Photoshopped. Period. Okay? Now, that second picture that they showed, that looked Photoshopped also because her shoulders ain't like that. I met her in real life. I'm telling you, her shoulders, and they made her look like some big. No, that shit is not real. She do not look like that. That's why I was laughing about it, and that's why I was like, I ain't really want to talk about it. I was like, I don't want to, and the reason why I didn't want to talk about it for why I just told y'all, because they tried to really make her look bad on some douchebag shit. Somebody literally took a photo of her and then tampered with the shit to make her look bad. Like I could see when you tamper with the shit to make her look better. You understand what I'm saying? They tampered with the shit. They changed the grain of the photo and everything to make her look bad. So that was some bullshit. I thought that was funny as hell. I was laughing about the shit. I thought the shit was funny. But instead of these douchebags just saying, you know what, that's Jack Frost. He's going to keep it a stack. They looked and said, that's Jack Frost. He's going to try to badmouth us. Oh, man, I hate that Jack Frost. Fucking clowns. Yeah, both of the photos was fucking tampered with. Don't believe the hype. Both of the fucking photos was tampered with. Callie in here? What up, Callie? Both of the photos, they were both tampered with. Don't believe the hype. Yes, it is loiterly my job. You're right, city girl. Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, both of those photos was I believe both of those photos was tampered with. I met the girl in real life, man. She's not bad looking. She's really not bad looking. Like, I mean, I seen her with blonde hair, and the blonde hair is like not my thing on her, but she's really not bad looking. She's really not. I don't think she's like, you know, my cup of tea, but she's not bad looking. I don't know. I mean, she's not bad looking. I mean, I don't know. I don't think she's ugly. I mean, I like when people be like trying to disrespect her, I be like, she alright. She's not bad looking. But you also got to understand, I come from the Bronx. The majority of the females I see is Puerto Rican and Dominican of some kind of Spanish heritage. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, black women also. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's alright. She ain't bad looking, but she damn sure don't look like that. I forgot to let that Cali shit go through. Sorry about that, Cali. She damn sure don't look like that second photo. I looked at that shit. I was like, what in the fuck? At first I looked at it, right? I immediately was like, this is Photoshop. I used to do Photoshop, by the way. I actually went to school for the shit. I got a degree in digital media. So I looked at the second photo. I looked at the first photo. I was like, all right, that looks like the regular Photoshop job. I believe I even showed y'all a picture of it. I was like, yo, look, here goes Sarah. Bam, bam. Remember? I showed y'all a picture of it when it dropped, whenever it dropped. So I showed y'all a picture of it. I was like, yeah, she's looking pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And then I seen the other photo. And the only thing that was going through my mind was like, these douchebags, why are they doing this to that girl? And then I just thought about it. I said, when you out here arguing with people unnecessarily and beefing with people all the time, maybe this is the type of shit that happens. And like I said, it could just be her community. You understand what I'm saying? Like it probably, it probably isn't even all her. It could just be her community. She just has people in her community that I don't know what to tell you. They've been threatening me forever, so whatever. I've been getting threatened. I can't even explain to you how long I've been getting threatened since who knows how long. They've been threatening me forever. It's like whatever. But yeah, it's probably just her community. Her community is toxic. What you gonna do? Shit was funny though. Anyway, I'm about to let y'all go. Her shoulders is not like that. I'm telling you, her shoulders not like that. I'm telling you, her shoulders is not like that. Yo, that shit was funny as shit, yo. I looked at that shit. I said, what? I said, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to comment on here on the picture. I wanted to immediately comment like, yo, why y'all doing this to this girl? Y'all know damn well that shit ain't her. I can't watch none of the games unless they come on the weekend because I do this. I wanted to comment like, yo, why y'all doing this to this girl? Leave this woman alone. I wanted to comment like that, but then I was like, nah, I don't even want to comment on nothing. These motherfuckers do, yo. The niggas is every time I say anything, all they try to do is figure out how I'm saying something negative. Her show, as far when I saw her, I did not see that. I did not see no big ass shoulders like that. That shit was retarded. You liked the video 3 times. What happened? The damn like won't go through. Soulja Boy really got locked up. He keeps himself in trouble, so there's nothing to do about that. He keeps himself in trouble. Yeah, they did her dirty. That's a fact. Y'all don't understand how long I was laughing when I saw the shit. I was rolling. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, the way that they're carrying themselves over there with the constant always, like, she could say whatever she want, but at the end of the day, you know how many females are in actual abusive relationships, currently still in abusive relationships? You understand what I'm saying? You know how many females are currently in abusive relationships right now as we speak. So when they see somebody who is saying that they're in an abusive relationship, and I'm not saying that she isn't, but it's saying that she was in an abusive relationship, but she doesn't seem to have any of the symptoms of people who were abused. They motherfuckers start looking at you a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? That's why that's a slippery slope. When she started trying to talk about how 6ix9ine was abusing her, this and this and that. Did y'all have a fight before? Yeah, y'all probably had a fight. I know for a fact there was a situation. There was something happened, and 6ix9ine attacked her. All right, so that happened. Right, that happened. There's no getting around that. That happened. It was a 6ix9ine did some fuck shit. That happened. But to go and act like you was being abused when you weren't being abused, like, you got to understand, you don't have none of the characteristics. Yeah, but this is also an hour and 17 minutes in, Tom. You should have been here earlier. Doesn't have, or you could just rewind and start it from the beginning and listen to it. People that's been abused, they could see the characteristics. People that worked with the abused, they can see the characteristics of an individual who was actually abused. When you don't have any of these characteristics, when you don't have any of these, like, people just, they feel away. That's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? And so she's gonna have people coming at her. So it is what it is, but that's what she want. Shout out to her. I really don't dislike those people. I just get tired of them constantly in my DMs talking crazy. I get tired of they fake accounts coming into my DMs. I'm a very rude black guy by saying that I'm not even going to comment. There you go. Bye. Something actually happened, Autumn Apple, but I'm not getting into that. But there are people who have actually been abused and can look at her and don't believe her. That's why the number one thing she should have did, in my opinion, was immediately start going out. No, I'm not going to talk about it, Nitsa. I'm not going to talk about it. Because 6ix9ine can't defend himself. That's one reason why I'm not going to talk about it. The second reason why I'm not going to talk about it is I don't really want to go into it because these people constantly go around everywhere telling people I'm lying about everything that I say. So why would I then go and talk about something that could, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Appreciate you, Joseph. I'm assuming that next thing you're going to say is going to be disrespectful. Shoot. Actually, what I saw was she was still trying to probably have something going on positive with Tekashi, and he wasn't he wasn't reciprocating. So who knows what happened after that? All right. I don't know everything. But I do know that she was trying to have something positive going with Takashi. What up, Scantness? Chilling. And for whatever the reason is that I'm not going to talk about, he decided that he didn't want to. I don't want to talk about whether she really did have sex with anyone other than Takashi or not. But I can say without a shadow of a doubt, if she did, it would get out sooner or later. But that's not a storyline that I follow. That would be something more than will be like on a gossip channel. I don't really follow that storyline. We're not going to talk about hood chicks. We're not doing that. Scantness Beats. We're not doing that. I'm not kicking you or nothing like that. But we're gonna close. We're gonna remove that comment. We're not doing that. All right. Respect. We're not doing that. What up, Eric Mack? Actually, she looks like she's pretty happy. She's with the Benny Bates guy. They look like they're pretty happy. Shout out to them. They look like they're pretty happy. Shout out to them. She's showing her daughter more. I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. Not a problem, Truth Hurts. I believe he's a rapper. I think I've heard like one song of his, but it's not for me. So, but it might be for other people. It wasn't for me. I heard like one song of his. Yeah, we just try not to do the disrespectful thing over here. We civilized human beings. At least I try to be a civilized human being. And we want God to work in our favor. So to get God to work in your favor, you can't be doing fuck shit. That's my opinion. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want some fucking White Castle so bad right now. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna close this out. Look, I love y'all. I want everybody to enjoy your day. Dropping May 5th. They're dropping May 5th. Yeah, let me tell y'all a funny story. So my hookup, the plug I had at the fucking Foot Locker, I think the dude got fired, Joe. Wait, hold on. Don't I got his phone number? Call this nigga, yo. I think he got fired. I don't know if he got moved to a new Foot Locker or not, or if he got fired. I don't even know the nigga name. I hope I put Foot Locker. Damn, I didn't put Foot Locker. I don't know the nigga name. God dang it. I do not use my phone enough. I really don't call people. This shit is crazy. Fuck. Fuck is Hound? Anyway, Okay. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, so no. See, it's like this. There's certain sneakers that when they drop, they're limited edition. So what my plug do is he makes sure I get a copy. I get a pair. Cause somebody drop the merch link, please. Nobody dropped the merch link all day. You know I forget about that shit. Yeah, but guess what? I got a new plug, but he's getting the damn sneakers. So now I got to figure out some way. God damn it! Cause somebody drop the merch link for me? Can somebody go get the? Fuck it, I'll go get it. Hold on, let me go get the link. I gotta go though. I am tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I said it twice. That's how you know that shit is true. Which merch? The allegedly merch or the save link? Hold on. Save link. Wait, hold on. That's copy link. In game is dope as shit. I want to talk about it. Think that's it. God dang it. That's not the. Oh shit. All right, hold on. I want to talk about that. I went and seen the fucking I went and seen that shit twice. I'm keeping it stacked. I went and seen that shit twice. I hate this shit. I went and seen fucking I went and seen it on Friday. Then I went and seen that shit again on Saturday. That's a fact. I went and seen that shit on Friday. That's the We Occult merch link. And this is the allegedly merch link right here. Well, first of all, a lot of the movies that we watch nowadays are superhero movies, whether you realize it or not. What do you think The Matrix was? Matrix was a superhero movie. What do you think John Wick is? John Wick is a superhero movie. I dropped all the information I have on GQ Casanova. If I find out anything new, I'll share it. I went all the way back to a time he got arrested in 2003. So I'm telling you, I dropped all the information I have. Well, don't wait. Hold on. The Punisher's a superhero, right? He's an anti-hero, right? The Punisher ain't nothing but a dude with guns, just like John Wick. Just saying. Anyway, I'm gonna check y'all later. It's time to go. I love y'all. Please, everybody, enjoy your night. Yo, look, man, you got to look at it like this. Once again, I was wrong about one thing that I know that I was wrong about, right? Harv didn't get left in California or Russia. Harv got left in Minnesota. Minnesota was the place that Harv got left in, right? Because I got that one aspect of that thing wrong, I have a ton of people trying to attack other things that I'm saying. Why? Because they want to try to make it seem like I'm not credible. Think about it like this. How many things that I've said in the past that have come to pass? So even if I'm wrong about one or two things, I've been right about 20 or 30, 40 maybe 50. Pay attention to the people that want to try to manipulate you. Just pay attention. You feel me? Just pay attention. I dropped the when I first dropped the GQ information, there was people in. Go back to the first GQ video I dropped. I'll show you which one I'm talking about. Hold on. Go back to the first GQ video I dropped. Let's go look in the comments for a second. You know, just for fun, right? Just for fun. All right, so this one right here, look, GQ Casanova writing checks he can't cash. I probably shouldn't have put the video like the commercial like that, right? So look at the only thing that people want to talk about. The part that I said about tax stone. Now, because of the tax stone thing, right? Faulty news. Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy right here. Shanna Howard. I think I kicked her. Faulty news. GQ is all right. Now, we already seen the pictures of GQ. And dude face is messed up. You feel me? But you see how people do? Hold on. Look at Daily Smokes. You feel me? It's a lot, but most of the stuff is vulgar. Most of the stuff is vulgar, so I don't even want to give them. I don't even want to give them the time. Anyway, yeah, Shaggy Rogers. This is not the place for you. That's actually Shaggy's real name. So shout out to you for knowing that. Yeah, I don't have a problem with if I'm wrong about something, saying, "Yo, look, I fucked up," and then giving the correct information. I don't got a problem with that. I don't know if Shaddy was related to Mr. Rogers, but that would explain the shirts. Anyway, we out. I love y'all. It's time to go. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.